This is the pattern of GDP Pakistan over the last few years. You can see the fluctuation and see the business. You can see the business cycle of aggregate economic activity of Pakistan, where you can see from 1961 it is starting in a, it is starting increasing, and later on it's in 1965. After 1965, it's the economic activities were falling. This is the long run trend and real GDP growth of Pakistan. The trend, the blue line is a trend line where you can see the complete clear picture of the economic activities of Pakistan. Now we'll be discussing aggregate demand and aggregate supply, right? The aggregate demand and supply model has three components. The first is aggregate curve, aggregate demand curve. The second is short-run aggregate supply curve, and the third is the long-run aggregate supply curve. Each curve represents the relationship between price level measured on vertical axis and output, which is measured on the y-axis or x-axis. The aggregate demand curve shows for any price level the total quantity of goods and services demanded by households, firms, and government. The aggregate demand curve slope upward implies that when the general price level is higher, people demand fewer goods and services. Aggregate supply curves indicate the amount of output produced are willing to supply at any particular price level. Two aggregate supply curves are shown here, one that hold in the short run and one that hold in the long run. The short run aggregate supply curve shows in this picture is a horizontal. The horizontal short run supply curve captures the idea that in short run the price level is fixed and the firms are willing to supply any amount of output at that price. If the short run is very short period of time, such as a day, this assumption is realistic. In the long run, when the prices are fully adjusted, the aggregate quantity of demand supplied is simply equal to the full employment level of output. Let's suppose the quantity of ice cream demanded remains high for day after day, to the point that owner is straining to produce enough ice cream to meet demand. In this case, the owner may raise her price, reduce the quantity of ice cream demanded to a more manageable level. The owner will keep raising the price of ice cream as long as the quantity demanded exceed normal production capacity. In the long run, the price of ice cream will be whatever it has to be equate the quantity demanded to the owner's price nominal level of output. Similarly, in the long run, all the firms in the economy will adjust the prices as necessary as so as to be able to produce their normal level of output. The long run aggregate supply curve is vertical, and that point output supply equals to output level, which is y bar. This figure represents an economy that is simultaneously in short run and long run equilibrium. The short run equilibrium is represented by intersection of aggregate demand and short run aggregate supply, which is a point E. The long run is represented by the intersection of aggregate demand and long run supply curve.